Welcome guys, another trading day. I hope that everyone is ready for another trading day after yesterday's massive day. We had also a massive day yesterday. Quite a few trades that we have seen, and the market including gold, GBP, JPY exactly predictably moving in the direction that we expected. So today also I'm expecting big move as news coming later today also. Let's look at the Forex factory news calendar. Let everyone come to the live session, and then I will be starting the full analysis. Let's get everyone get ready for it, guys. And 12:30 a.m. coming up later today. So in my zone, which is now 3:40 p.m. So dollar unemployment claims coming up, and then coming up retail sales tomorrow. Also tomorrow coming up USD. So today and tomorrow GBP USD, also GBP JPY are very volatile, and we'll be looking for a good entry opportunity in the upcoming session. And this session also we will be looking for best opportunity possible in the market. And I would request you guys to give a thumbs up to the live session so that it shows to more people. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Allow me few seconds to, so I just take a couple of minutes for everyone, or few minutes for everyone to come to the live session. Stay tuned. Let me know using the live chat which one you are looking at. So after the yesterday's data, let's also look at the data has been released yesterday. What we see also early today, we saw that AUD news being released, employment change, which has come out to be a bit quite shocking, a big drop, which is has given a bit blow on AUD. And we saw that there was, let's see what happened with the AUD with the data. So you saw, so what this data has been interpreted. Let's see on AUD. So actual greater than forecast is good for currency which has an very what I would say that very negative. It's unbelievable. You see that 15.4k was forecast, minus 65.1k, while December 30 2013 it was completely the other way around, 61.5k. So that data has made this instrument a bit volatile, and because of this data there was a big drop. We saw that from since yesterday. This is a massive drop on AUD. So having a coffee, guys. It's afternoon here. You guys will see me on camera very soon, but at the moment I hope that everyone is ready here. Let me know, guys, using the live chat if you're ready, so I can start the analysis. If everyone say yes, then I will be starting the analysis, and I want to see that everyone smash that like button. I see that 30 people has come, and I want to see everyone is here. So let me know, guys. If you say yes, then I will be starting the analysis and looking at the trade. Sam ready? Yes. Okay. Anyone else ready? Where are you from? Foriska. I'm in Melbourne. Anyone else there? Ready? Cool. Okay. Yes, thank you. Dalson, yes, ready. Francis, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, Sam. Thank you. Okay, very good. And let's now begin today's journey for our trading. I'll be starting with GJ, and then we'll be also looking at gold. And with that being said, let's quickly look at first of all GBP/JPY, and then we'll go back to gold to find a suitable entry. Now, first of all, looking at the monthly perspective on GBP/JPY, if you look at the monthly chart on GJ, you can see that this is a big monthly bearish candle past month. And if you review some of my previous analysis, then you'll see that this is what I expected in all my analysis, including this weekly forex forecast. Also, we talked about that. So GBP/JPY, if you look at the previous months, a big drop, which is completely against the trend. Now you saw that I always talk about the trend, which is absolutely important. And trend is very, very important, because when you look at the trend, then you can know either to buy and sell. And I know that I get a lot of question more often asking, coach, should I buy or should I sell? So it will determine either you should buy or sell, will determine by the direction of the trend. So if you are trading, you must look at first of all the multi-time frame and the entry time frame and the trend. See, when I begin my trading, I made this mistake over and over again, thinking of selling from the top, buying from the bottom. And if you are facing that, how do you know that? Like if you open a position, and as soon as you position, you see that it's going against you, right? Sometimes it happens to everyone, but it is happening all the time. Then this is what you need to look at. If this relates to you, if it happens that, let's say you open a position, the market just going the other way around, and it looks like that you are just, the market is working against you, that is where that is where you need to look at, that you are not looking at the trend. So which is an absolutely important. That the famous scientist Nikola Tesla once said that if you want to know the secret of this universe, then think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So similarly, there are 3 secrets in this market. In addition to that, you can exclude all of them at the moment. The 3 most important secret of the market is market structure, liquidity, and price action. And these 3 secrets that I use in my trading, in all my strategies that I use, these 3 secrets. In every professional trader who are profitable in this market, they uses the same strategies, to same secrets in their strategy to find the trade in the market. This is all about, right? Imagine that you are in a marketplace and the only thing that you need to know is when to buy, where to buy, who to buy, right? So that's only the thing. And then selling it with the higher price so that you can make money. And that's all about, right? What is the purpose of trading is all about making profit from the market, right? To gain the financial freedom that everyone deserves. So similarly, if you look at the bigger picture, the flow of the market is the trend, so which is one of the 3 secrets. Now once you know the trend, you know which way to buy or sell, because ultimately either you will be going up or down or sideways. So to go up, you need to know the direction of the trend. To go down, also the same thing. Now let's look at on GJ how we can apply that principle. Now what I say that principle is because this is all about, now if you look at this candlestick pattern on GBP/JPY, this red candle is a complete violation of the direction of the trend, and we saw straight up on that. Now with that straight up, what do we see? The market has broken out of the resistance, creating a new higher high, which is a major direction of the trend. Now if you look at the weekly chart on GJ, where we can see that from the weekly, this market has come down here, consolidated, and now it is breaking out in the major direction of the trend. Chances that to try to break this high to create a new higher high. So we still can expect GJ almost to move another 100 pips. So if we look at the daily chart here, we can see that from the daily time frame, this is where a big impulse followed by a correction, impulse correction. It is now in another impulsive phase. Previous day we saw a long bullish engulfer, followed by today. So far we see it's coming down, which is expected. So in all time frame we see the market is bullish. Now still I know that it creates a little bit of confusion, either it's a downtrend or an uptrend, you know, should I buy or should I sell? A little bit of confusion, right? And that confusion I overcome using this 10 and 20 moving averages, exponential moving averages, guys and girls. I use these 2 moving averages mainly to see major direction. That means that a trend. Now I don't rely on only on the indicator because it's all about the market structure, but if you use that indicator, sometimes it helps to see the local picture. So how do I use that? Normally, as a rule of thumb, if blue, which is the 20 exponential moving average, if I double click on it, you'll see all the information which is below, and the red is above, which is showing as soon as it crossed over, considering an uptrend. Okay, so this is how I look at additional confirmation for the major direction of the trend. I know that you can use other moving averages, 50 moving averages, 200 moving average, 100 moving averages. All of them perfectly works fine. One thing that you need to keep in mind is that the one that you are always using, try to use all the time the same indicator, the same setup. You know why? Very simple. Imagine that when a child is born, it doesn't know anything, right? He or she doesn't know anything. He or she just look at the world, see everything blurry. but let the child give only 6 months, start to see everything, right? Recognize everything. It's a pattern. Our brain is incredibly intelligent to understand the pattern. You know why? Because we are made based on the most intelligent source of the universe. If you look at the brain, if you take the picture of the brain, then you will see the whole galaxy inside our brain. Okay, you Google it, you'll see that. So the galaxy is like this, right? Dots, a lot of dots, which is the macrocosm, which if you take a brain scan, and you'll see the whole galaxy inside the brain. From the neurons, when they fire, it creates a picture exactly similar to the brain, similar to the galaxy. So which is in fact the most intelligent part of this universe, right? This brain, and that very good at picking up the pattern, because it's all about the pattern, right? The nature only run with pattern, which is some people call it as a divine proportion. If you look at the flower, how do you see the flower, or the way it organized? The most efficient way possible, which is the Fibonacci sequence. If you look at the Fibonacci, you will see that every flower, every plant and fruits has this divine proportion that helps the nature to create the most efficient way possible. So if you look at our brain, it's very good at understanding the pattern, and that is why it is important that if you keep repeating the same thing, even if it feels boring, you can see that you are very good at reading. That's how you know that. That's why you see my 10 and 20 EMA in my chart, that I have an interaction with this. I can understand the interaction with the price action and 10 and 20 EMA. So if I give you a bit more concrete example, let's say this is the 5-minute chart, and the way when the market breaks out like that, the way this this organized, this 10 and 20 EMA, because I was looking at a very long period of time, I understand that in majority of the time how the price action is interacting with the 20 EMA, there will be another breakout. So that's how you can read the way you want to. You might look at completely different way than I look at, but it's important that always you keep the same thing instead of switching from one thing to the other thing. And at the same time, you need to keep also trying different thing. So try and then put, maybe you can keep that is working in one place and try new things also at the same time. But repetition is the key to program anything. So with that being said, on GJ we can see that it's a bull market, and with that bullish market, the price currently in an impulse, it's coming down for a pullback, which eventually can give us an entry after this drop. How far it will drop is an important point to look at. Now if we look at the 4-hour, where you see that this is a drop, now for me this is a very significant support level for GJ, because it's maintaining this bullish market structure. Any break of this low will give us that entry opportunity for further upside. At the moment we see from the 1 hour there is a liquidity candle has formed, but it's against the trend. So I will be waiting for GJ to come down to break the low and then to give us that entry opportunity. So we'll be waiting for a buy entry on GJ. I don't want to trade against the major trend, so let it drop and then we'll be looking for that entry opportunity on GBPJPY. So we'll be looking at in the meantime, let's keep watching. As I mentioned, the market will give you sometime a trade in a very unpredictable and most surprising way. So we'll keep on that eye. Yesterday we had a trade in this live session, guys and girls, you have seen that. Now let me look at on gold how it is doing. Okay, let's look at gold. Now, before I progress with gold, as you have seen, gold has broken the support level. Guys and girls, I appreciate your support to the channel. Smash it. Sam, welcome. I see that you are here. Thanks for that. You are very near my neighbor. Thank you. So, guys, can you give a thumbs up? See that like and view is very disproportionate, so let's smash it, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet, so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Thank you, and I really appreciate your support to the channel. I see that it's pushing high. Thank you. And now let's look at I'll be looking at gold, and before that, okay, thank you. Mariska, yes already. I'm from South African. Mariska, thank you. Shant Kumar, yes. Patrick Anjum, yes. Tori from Nigeria, thank you. Good morning. Mexico, good morning, thank you. Victor, Jose Luis, Mexico, well done. Victor, what is your analysis on gold? Yeah, we'll be looking at gold. Victor, do you think unemployment claims data coming up later today will affect the gold? Absolutely, it will affect the gold price, because any news on USD definitely will affect the gold price, no doubt about it. Very good lesson today, and basic. Sam, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Today a lot of news in US session. Yeah, quite a few news coming, but I don't think quite a few. Let me see. So today is only one news coming up: unemployment claims. USD, or what do you think about Gbpusd? Jerk, yeah, we'll be looking at. Corinne, good morning. Gabriel from Nigeria. Gabriel, well done. Sam, thank you for joining. I'm sure that you are dedicated and you'll be able to excel in your trading. And if you are attending 2 sessions, definitely you are well ahead, and definitely I try to give my max in all my sessions. And also I learned from all of you guys. You're very good at it. Hope you remember my name. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I remember every one of your name. So let's now look at gold. I will be looking at now from the daily, starting with the daily, and then we'll be looking at other pairs. We see that currently on gold, from the daily, the market has broken the support level, which is a very important point to look at. So as you know that for those who are beginner, let me give you a quick idea of how I start my day. If you are not sure about it, definitely it will help. So the way I start my day, the first thing that I look at when I open a chart in any instrument that I'm trading is looking at the daily chart. Because when you look at the daily chart, which is not a very high time frame, neither a very lower time frame, it's a mid-range time frame, and when you look at the daily chart, you get the idea of the direction of the trend, and in relation to the daily, where the price is. And I look at, okay, so today is the daily candle open, daily candle, this is the daily candle, and then I look at the session. For example, if I'm looking at the daily chart in London session, and if I'm looking at the daily chart in New York session, completely different approach, because probably if you look at a daily candle has moved a lot in the Asian session, Tokyo session, and London session, probably you'll see that in New York session it's coming up or down for a pullback to recover some of the movement. So that's why relationship between the daily candle and session is very important. Now if you look at this price action on gold on the daily, what do we see? That what do I see here on gold? There is a probability for a big drop, which also expected in all my weekly forex forecast and in my previous analysis. I believe that you guys also have watched that. If you haven't watched the weekly forex forecast, I would recommend you to watch that. That will be a big understanding, because when you look at the past week's analysis and then you relate it with the current analysis, that will give you a very good idea of what's gonna happen, how it happened, and you can relate that information. So if you look at gold, what do I see here? Gold is a chance for a big breakdown, which is, for me, from the daily, I think that gold might have a big drop. What do you think? I could be wrong. I am always humble with being wrong, so I believe that you guys take it very lightly. Don't take it very deeply. So let me post a poll. Because when the community says something, it happens. I saw that. So I'm posting. Let me see what's the view for everyone. I posted a poll, help everyone to understand what might happen. So now at the moment, let's see the daily chart on gold. Now if you look at daily price action, what I see that on the daily on gold, that this market have broken this daily support level completely, right? So if I draw this daily support, the price is below the daily support. Now one thing you need to understand also is that more often you will see the false breakout in the market. So this is the daily support on gold, a head and shoulder with a big long wick candle, and the market had a back-to-back 2 days of a very big, what I would say, the big means that huge volume on the daily candle, a very sharp volatility in those candles, and that candle below the support. I think that gold is in the first move, we could see that gold is dropping down here to 1972, and then even it might keep pushing down. It could be that gold with the data release, because you saw that AUD data has come out to be very negative for gold, that negative for AUD, that could impact the gold price, that we have seen that. So if you look at the AUD data, this is how the fundamental also, it's important to look at how the market is evolving. Now employment change was very narrow in terms of statistics, that AUD that has been released, which was surprisingly low. So the forecast was 15.4k positive, where minus 65.1k, which was shrink. Okay, so the employment change was very low. That means that there wasn't much job has been opened during that time period, though previous was very good. So it happens sometime, previous is good, so that balanced now this time the previous data, because there was a huge employment happen in the previous quarter. This quarter became a bit inactive. That's very normal, because if you had a big shopping today with with an offer or anything like that, then probably next week you might have a less shopping need. That's how it works. So because of that, we probably this quarter AUD has less volatility in terms of job, and that has impact because the forecast is 15.4%. It's all about the forecast and the actual. Let me tell you why. See, this data is not, it couldn't be much impactful if the forecast was like that. It's all about comparison between the forecast and the release. Let me tell you why. See, if this data is not that this data is moving that price down, is the forecast and this. Let me tell you why. Because this forecast is made, let's say 2 months or 3 months ago, right? Now, how does the market moves? When the forecast is made in the previous quarter, then based on that forecast, the market corrected to certain level. So if you look at, let's say when there was a positive forecast, the buyers bought because the forecast is positive for employment change. So there will be more employment, there will be more stronger economy. This is the situation. So the investor will be very optimistic, they will invest. And then when the data came out to be negative or well below than the forecast, then that market will try to correct to a baseline where it should have been with the corrected forecast. So the forecast is corrected, right? So the market also will try to correct, and that has a very high impact on gold, that I think. So, and you see that because of that there was a big drop, and I think that that might lead gold price, because when the market breaks down, it sometimes breaks aggressively, right? And we see that. With that being said, on the daily chart, this is the daily middleman which has broken the support. Very highly likely that we could see another wave of drop. Let me draw all this today's high. So I will be fully bearish on gold, and we will look for entry on the sell side. Now if you look at the 4 hour, where this is the 4 hour candle closing in 48 minutes, and there is a weakless candle here. So it could happen that there are two possible scenarios. One is for the price to straight break the support, coming to that, or to find another liquidity and then to drop. Okay, so which one we will be looking at? Let me go to the 15-minute chart to see how the market is doing. Now here is the doji on the 15 minutes. Already the market showing a potential bearish price action. So let's see where, whenever we will be finding that selling opportunity on gold, we will be selling. This is a very significant level of resistance, which I'm expecting it to have another bounce, and if it does, that will be a very hot place for us to go for a big long opportunity if the price goes there. If not, then once the market will break that support, this is the daily, you can see there is a long wick here. We might see that it just keep dropping to 1970 level. So if that's the case, we will have a lot of opportunity here for an entry. Okay, so we'll be entering the sell trade as soon as we will find it. And I believe you guys also are ready for another volatile day. If you're ready, let me know, and give a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet for more content, educational content, live trade and live analysis. So should we buying or selling gold? I'm at the moment we see bearish, so we'll be looking at that. South Africa, second day tuning in. Gabriel, well done and welcome to this channel. Sam. Yes, Sam. Anyway, yeah, we do. This is my job here, is to trade, because I'm a trader. I love trading and helping the trader. So if you anyone want to work with me, trade with me, learn the strategy that I'm trading, use the trading tool that I'm using, the same trading tool. Currently I'm distributing to the VIP members all my indicators, the secret indicators that I use to find all my strategy now translated into indicator, and also in automated trading system available for VIP members. One of them, what I can show on trading view, that you can see this is one of my indicator. You can see all those sell alert here, you can see, is based on the liquidity indicator, and this indicator now available for you. This is sell, all of them, and this indicator now available for free for lifetime VIP members who are trading in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and also some other strategy that I use, such as my TF strategy. All of them now translated into an MT4 indicator and also MT4 automated system. For limited time, they are free for VIP members. That helps every member, including myself, to find the best trade possible in the market. So if you are joining today with us, you can access all of them, and also you can have direct contact with me, any guidance that you need. In addition to that, I still see that from our past month, there is still few coupons available. Just I see right now still few coupons available, which is the last moment before expire. Additional another $100 you get a discount. I'll share with you now that coupon. Please use it as fast as you can, so that before it get filled, because the spots are very limited. I've given you that coupon with another additional $100 discount on it. You can use it on the lifetime access, guys. If you see that the coupon is not working, that means that it's expired. You can ask the live chat using the live in the website. So where do you use it? Let me show you the website address. Once you go to the website, let me give you the website link. Once you are on the website, okay, this is the website link. Click join now button, and let me show you where you will go and use it. So this is only for lifetime access, so that you can access all the indicators, trading tool, strategies that I am using. So once you are on the website, join now button, click join now button, then you will be able to access all the strategies, indicator and trading tool that I am using in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So click join now button and you will be access all of them. Let me know if you have any questions so that I can help you on that. So use that coupon I have given you in the live chat. It's only for few people. Once you are on board, you can access all the trading tools, all the strategies and everything that I am using in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So now let me see what else we have in this area. Let me quickly look at that, guys. You can see my screen. 1 second, you'll be able to see that. Okay guys, so display, yeah, you can see it now. So we see that here is the market is trying to pull back to the upside, and once we see the market has made that move, we can see how we can find that entry. Now if I bring up that one of my trading tool that I am currently using, that this is the latest development that I one of my strategy, that EI indicator, so which is the EI trading system, that intelligence engulfing intelligent automatic system that I currently trading. So if I double click on it and I see how, you can see that this this can be even checked on 1 minute chart. I'm looking at gold on 1 minute chart. You can see with the arrow, you see this arrow, this is completely currently, it's a big winning trade. You can see from this the price has gone up, and it will not give you a lot of trade, but the trade that it is giving, this is a winning trade. Now if I look back some of the trade that it is showing with this EI indicator, engulfing intelligent. So if I bring up, so this is a 1 minute chart, on the same day it can be traded in any instrument including gold. So going to some of the past C2C, how it won this EI indicator is giving me the trade alert. So there is one here, you see this with this blue arrow, that's a massive winning trade from here to this level. And if I bring here, going back past to see data, you see this is a red arrow, a big drop from here. As I mentioned, this is 1 minute chart on gold, it can be traded in any time frame, but this 1 minute chart, it's a big engulfing candle, because this my strategy includes ATR, it includes a lot of momentum factor and a lot of factors including the moving averages that has programmed after a long time. This didn't work out, but this is a big winning trade. So this also I am using in different of my live account that I am currently trading. So this EI indicator and automated system. Now this week for the lifetime members, this indicator is, and the automatic system is only for lifetime member, is completely free. if you are joining today or this week with another additional $100 discount given, I'll recommend you to join now so that you are not missing out that thing that I have shown you. It's a rare opportunity for all the members in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Don't miss out, because once the spot is filled, it will not be available in 1 word, because it's very hard for me to manage all the things. So let's see now on gold how it is doing. Looking at that one here on the 4 hour, so the candle closing in 35 minutes on gold. Now if you look at here, what do we see? That this is the resistance level, and with that resistance, this is where we see the price after testing this. We have seen that drop. Now this is a wickless candle. I think because 35 minutes later this candle is closing, we could see that gold is retesting and then dropping down again. So let's see how it does. And for me, look at the 15 minutes. You see it's now pushing high. Any pullback to the upside, because there is an imbalance here, will be a very good place for us for potential selling. And I think that if you look at the daily chart, where this is the daily resistance level, and from that resistance we can expect for the price to drop down and then to give us that entry opportunity. Okay guys, I hope that you are enjoying. I see there is a synchronicity, 6232. So if I multiply 2 into 3, it's getting 6, and after 2 is 2 with the 6, 2 and 2, and also 2 digits in both numbers, like and view. So let's make it to 100 and 100. So 100 view and 100 likes. So smash the like button now. I'm paused for 2 seconds so everyone have time to do that, and also hit that subscribe button to learn and grow as a trader, so that I have more energy to give more and more to the community. So make sure guys. Also, I'm getting a lot from all of you guys, support and like and subscription. That's really helps me to grow as a trader and also grow the channel. This is your channel, so did you do that? That's awesome. Thank you for the support, and I'm here to give my best. So looking at gold again, what, as I mentioned before, we might see that pull back to the upside to this daily resistance. This is the hot spot as 1 hour 20 EMA also there. So you could see a retest of the daily. I don't think that gold may drop directly without retesting this again, because this is where the previous resistance, support turn resistance. So there is a little bit of gap here. Gold might try to retest, and then the bias is down because there is a big drop. The price has broken the support candle close below. We might see that gold is dropping down to this support level here. So this is what we could see, that gold is dropping down, and we could see that the market is coming down to create a new lower low. So let's see what I can do in the next moment with this next currency pairs on GJ, and we have looked at gold. You see the chat here. Sir, should we buy or selling gold? I see that potentially selling, but I'll let you know if there is an update from my side. What site do you use to monitor news coming up? Forex Factory. So if you are not sure, let me show you. So this is a free website to see the high impact news. It's called the Forex Factory. Majority of the trader use it. Some trader may use something else. You can use that. So which is called the Forex Factory. If you go to the calendar here, so look at the calendar, click the calendar. Once you see the calendar, then this is the calendar, and once you click the calendar, make sure you synchronize this time frame with this time frame, and this is where the synchronized time frame. If you click, if the time frame is not synchronized, just make sure you find the correct time frame. And then this is a calendar where make sure you filter for the high impact only. This is the red one, is the high impact, this is the low impact. Apply filter. Once you are on that, you can see that this is these are the red level here. So this red is high impact news. So if we look at now, you can see you can keep track of that. Also there are news available here. You can look at some trades also. I never use that because I only rely on the strategy that is proven and back tested. So this is where you can see, and this is where I look at most of my news and everything. I wish to learn your strategy. Thank you, Sam. Absolutely. Just leave a text on the Telegram to give you more guide how you can join. So you if you join for the lifetime access, please send me a text on the Telegram to give you the VIP channel access. On your email you will find the website dashboard access checkout. You need to directly send me text, because I personally take every person to the group, give an orientation how to use everything, how to do the risk management and everything. So if you signed up, then send me an email or send me a text on the Telegram or WhatsApp so that I can add you to the VIP group. Thank you, Sam. I see your email. Okay, we'll get back to you after the live session and joining. Thanks for joining the Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I'm sure that you will be enjoying here. So now let's look at here on let me see, GJ we looked at. Now looking at the GBP USD as well. So looking at the daily chart, looking at first of all monthly perspective on GJ, where if you look at the monthly chart, this is the monthly impulse on Gbpsd. Now with that monthly impulse, we can see that so you can I have seen your email, Sam. I'll reply to you with all the information. I have seen your email that you have sent, so we'll be replaying after the live session. Okay, so if you look at the monthly chart here, this is the impulse here on the monthly, and GBP USD with a pullback here. Now from the monthly perspective, if you look at in that area, we see that the market so far has come down, has gone up for a pullback. Now if you look at the weekly chart, we can see that from the weekly so far GBP USD had a big drop as expected. Now we see has gone up for a pullback. If you look at the daily chart, where we can see that from the daily it is a drop and to this support level here. So with that support, the market has broken that level. Okay, so with this break to this support, after gathering this liquidity, we see that the market has gone up for another pullback. I think that GBP USD, we could see another wave of drop, and then we might see that finally it will go up. It gathered liquidity many times, but still it is leaving an imbalance in that area. So with that being said, if we look at the 4-hour here on GBP USD, we can see that from the 4-hour time frame, where this is a resistance level here, and with that resistance, a big drop to the resistance level, the market is coming down for a deeper pullback, and I think that it's gonna, because you see the price is still maintaining that resistance level. We could see that GBPUSD dropping down again to this support level. So it is a range. If you look at my weekly Forex forecast in the past, you have seen that this is where this is a support level on GBPUSD, and with that support, this is where you can see the market is. This is a support here, support here, support here. Every time you see, whenever going to the right side, it's gathering liquidity coming down and down. So we might see a bit more downside, as we are expecting on gold to drop, which eventually happening. So if gold is dropping, then they almost move in the same direction, because weakness is strengthening on DXY basically will move the gold down, and GBPUSD also down, because DXY is getting stronger, means that other instrument against DXY will get weaker. So with that being said, yeah, so this is where the daily chart, I think that we should see further downside on GBPUSD, but at the moment we see from this level it's just getting rejected. Now we can see that the market might be dropping down to this support level, where we can expect for the price to come down to create a new lower low and then to go back up. So at the moment it's in a level where the bias is to the downside, but it's not fully clarified here how it will do. So GBPUSD is there, and I will keep watching. Let me look at the GBPJPY, which is a very interesting at the moment, because it's a very strongly bull GBPJPY. Thank you. How to know when is reversing and when is grabbing liquidity? So Delson, a very good question. How to know when is reversing and when it's grabbing liquidity? Two very important questions that I believe that everyone wants to know. Let me clarify that. So how to know when the market is reversing and when grabbing liquidity? I think that the first question you can ignore, when the market is reversing, because why in fact we need to look at the reversal, right? There is a very famous quote from JC Livermore that I really like, because the legends tell the truth. So the legend said that buy the market which is fully bullish, sell the market which is fully bearish. So if that's the case, then you don't need a reversal, but you need a reversal at the moment. You know why? Because I'll tell you why. So if you look at this market, GBPJPY, an impulse correction, tried to break, has broken down. Now you don't need a reversal, because if you are trading with the trend, and you need a reversal because when the market has broken that swing low, you need a reversal for this movement to the upside again in the major direction of the trend. So you don't need a reversal in a sense that you will be trading with the trend, and you need a reversal in a sense that when the market has broken the local structure, you need a reversal from that local structure to market to go and merge with the global structure. So what do I mean by this? Let me again clarify it. So if you look at, let's say this is a market that is trending, right? It's a global uptrend where the market is creating series of higher high and higher low, right? And then what you saw, suddenly the market has broken down here, right? So this is the local breakdown, which is local breakdown, local downtrend. You might see trend within the trend, okay? That's why sometimes it gets very confusing. Trend within the trend, spiral within the spiral. If you look at the infinite nature of the universe, you'll see the same thing, spiral within the spiral. So it's the market also in the kind of the universal way it moves, like, you know, the trend within the trend. So if you look at this move and then you see this move, the market in fact never moves like that. It never moves like that. There is always something within. So if you look at this breakdown, you will see this market is breaking down like that, okay? And within that also there is another trend in the lower time frame. So basically what we need is for this market to break that swing low, which is the local breakdown, and then from here to reverse from this level. Now the way you will know the reversal, which you will never know, because you will never be able to predict a reversal with 100% accuracy. But if you look at the major trend, swing low, important key level, an important level of support and resistance, and wait for price to grab liquidity. Now how do you know that when the price is grabbing liquidity? From the candlestick pattern. So how do you know that the wind is blowing in the tree? Can you see the wind on the tree? No, you only can see the leaves are moving. Similarly, when you see this price action on GJ, we delete all of them, and see this candlestick pattern, this is a liquidity grab, a very powerful candlestick pattern that has grabbed that liquidity. This is the leaf that is moving with the wind, like the liquidity grab happened. And in this whole move, there is only one buy alert according to my strategy, is where we see that move, and that is the liquidity grab. When the market changed its trend from a local downtrend to a global uptrend, and you can see afterwards the market is pushing high and high to create a new higher high. Let me know if you are enjoying the live session. If you are not enjoying, let me know also, so that I can make it more interesting. Thank you. And I see that there is a vote. Do you think gold will have a drop? 67% yes, 33% no. Very well. So which is very healthy to have always an opposite viewpoint, because otherwise the market will not move if there is no buyers and sellers. If there is a too much imbalance in the market, then it will just go the other way around always. So let me see what you guys are up to. USD, thank you. How to find your number? Okay, I have given you. Okay, thank you. So please, why GBP is looking stronger than other pairs like Euro and gold? Okay, so good question. Why GBP is looking stronger than other pairs like Euro and gold? So I want to ask this question. Let me see how many of you are coming up with this answer. This is a very intelligent question, because it's Ujaya, right? Ujaya Mehta. Very good question, because keep in mind, guys, the good trader are those who has a high level of curiosity. So intellectual curiosity makes a good trader. Without curiosity, traders not good at it. So be always curious. So I want to ask the same question. Please, sir, why GBP looking stronger than other pairs? Stronger means that I believe that you wanted to mean that more volatile. Okay, so moving strongly upside or downside. So if I rephrase that question, why GBP is looking volatile or more volatile than euro and gold? Let me know, guys. This question will give you a big idea, big understanding of how to approach the market, in what pair you should be trading more and more, what pair you should be focusing on, because you can't focus on all pairs, right? Or if you even focus on all pair, always better to invest on the pair that is moving more and more, right? So let me see AUD USD. Okay, yeah, we'll be looking at that. So I'll wait for an answer from all of you. Let me know what OJ Math said, that why GBP looking more volatile than other such as euro and gold. What's your opinion on that answer? And before you guys are answering, let me see what's happening with other pairs. Now dollar yen, let me see. Now guys, you remember that yesterday we were doing the New York session live and we were waiting for an entry on dollar yen on NY session, but we unfortunately just leaped at 1 pip below and then it didn't trigger our trade. But I didn't wait much. I have opened a nice buy on dollar yen just as soon as I finished that live session, and also I have shared the same trade in the VIP group, so we had a good trade on that as well. Let me bring that up. So this one we had, I bought at 147.97. This is the trade was sent out to the group. Stop loss was 147.837 and take profit at 148.134. In fact, it moved a lot in that direction. So let me quickly replay that trade so that I clarify, because I couldn't clarify on the VIP group because of the time shortage. So let me clarify that you can see here on dollar yen, this is a big liquidity gap here on dollar yen, and this is where we were placing a pending order, but it didn't trigger. Instead, we saw that the market left us untriggered but had a big move. So from that zone, we see that on dollar yen basically again has come down for a pullback. When it crossed this third candle, when it came to this dodgy area and revert back, I was very confident that it's gonna push up, but not the overconfident. Okay, so and then we saw that the market has made this big move and we got that profit hit on that. Now at the moment, what's happening with dollar yen is, so the way it is now heading down, I think it's gonna drop to this level again. I'm not going to sell at the moment because it's a very strongly bull market, but as you can see, it's now triggering liquidity from the top. We could see that dollar yen is coming to this level here, to this liquidity area. Breaking that low could be again bouncing back up. So looking at the 4 hour, yeah, so this is you see, this is where we tried to enter. So the market left a little bit of fair value gap here. This is a fair value gap, and that could be a target for the liquidity gatherer, and we could see the market is bouncing off that level. Okay guys, so I have a really important task. Can you look at your right and the left? What do you see? You see, that's how you can suddenly focus your attention to the present moment, which is very important. Now, can you do a favor? Please smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Every week and every weekend, I do post a lot of content that will help you in your trading journey. And thank you for the support. I'm here always to give my best in your trading journey. So let's look at now on dollar yen again. As I mentioned, dollar yen, I'm waiting for the price to fill that FVG or the fair value gap. Now I'll tell you what is fair value gap, which is also a very important point to look at. Now if you look at FVG, okay, fair value gap. So what is a fair value gap, right? So a fair value gap is, I'll be discussing on that. Let me go back to that question again. Can you mention other trading pairs that has same volatility as gold, even a stronger volatility? Coach, can you mention other trading pairs that has same volatility as gold, even a stronger volatility? Yeah, will be, yeah, absolutely. Coach, could you please explain how to trade FVG? Okay, yes, we will be looking at. Hold please. Sam, yes, absolutely. Everything and more on that. Everything here. Everything available for all of you. So once you are here, you will be here for lifetime. So now let me see. Okay, now let me explain to you here what is a fair value gap, and then I'll go back to the previous question, why GBP looks stronger or volatile this week than other pairs. Now let me delete that here, this panel, and looking at dollar yen, you can see that dollar yen is where this is the daily chart. Looking at the monthly first of all. Now from the monthly perspective on dollar yen, we can see that this is the monthly candle that has crossed it high and gathered that liquidity, and then we saw that the market started to drop from here. This is a resistance level. The price has just crossed that monthly high, right? It's a big monthly bull candle. Because the market has just crossed the monthly high, we could see that the market is coming down for a deeper pullback because it has crossed a monthly high is in fact an important point to look at. If you look at the weekly chart coming down, dropping down to the weekly, where also the price has reached that level. From the weekly, we don't see any visible resistance here on the weekly. From the monthly, we saw, so there could be a pullback. I don't think that very big drop will happen. Instead, it might drop halfway, and then we can expect further upside. Because what is dropping, what is going up is likely to go up. That's the law of trading. Now, if you look at the daily chart, where this is the daily impulse, a big bull candle with a long wick, and from the 4 hour, where what we see in that area, this level is where the fair value gap. So what is or how to trade fair value gap? Before we look at that, let me explain to you what is in fact a fair value gap. So a fair value gap is where, guys, pay attention please, you can take notes. So what is a fair value gap? A fair value gap is when the market leave an imbalance. Let me quickly explain to you. You see that here is, this is a smart money level. What is a smart money level? You see, from this level there was a big selling happen. It is reversing this market from this downtrend to an uptrend, and what happened, look at this here. This is where the big boys sold, because you can't make this kind of candle without a big sell. The market has broken that resistance, that supply area turned to a demand area, and from this zone we saw the market has gone up. This is powerful liquidity candle. Okay, you see that if you turn on our liquidity indicator, there is only one buy alert that you can see from this kind of place, which is the smart money trading candle. Liquidity means the smart money. Now if you look at here from this level, you see that market has made this big move to the upside, and with that movement it's keep pushing high and high. Now what is a fair value gap? You see that fair value gap is when from a supply area, when the market sell off and later that supply area turn into demand area, but due to an excessive pressure on the order, you could see that that supply area has not been tested as a demand area, which is an imbalance in the market, and the market will leave that over and over again. You see this is where previous supply area turn into a demand area. So there is a gap here, and here maybe a little bit, there's one little bit, not much, and this is a big gap here. A different time frame we'll see in a different way. So now that supply, this is a supply area, this is a demand area, this is a gap here, which is a pure buyers, has not been tested by seller. So the way to trade on supply or the fair value gap is to wait for the price to come down. Yesterday you saw that we have placed a pending order on UJ, it has gone in that direction because of that fair value gap. Now the price is, you see, it's gathering liquidity here, means that we could see now the price will try to break that low, and it is a fair value gap. So the best way to trade the fair value gap, there is no best way to trade in anything. Make sure guys you always do the risk management, not take anything as a best so that you can take a big risk, but to take everything as a probability. So the best way to trade FBG is to come, to let the price to break that previous swing low, which is the previous demand area, and testing that, feeling that imbalance, and then to give us a big rejection from the bottom, and then to go for long. So this is how the best way to trade FVG or the fair value gap. I hope that you found value in it. If you haven't found value, let me know so that I can make it more interesting and valuable. And if you have found, also let me know by smashing the like button, and also by hitting that subscribe button. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. So dollar yen is showing locally downside, and okay, gold, as I mentioned previously, it's heading to the upside. Okay, so gold is, yeah, this move is needed. If we see that gold has gone up to break this daily high, this is what I will be selling on gold after the break of the daily resistance level. Not directly, here is also FVG, so you need to find a rejection after break of this high. Okay, so also the way the price will hit that important level is also absolutely important. There are many things that to look at. Looking at ATR is also very, very important. That's why all my strategy, I use ATR in my entry criteria. How do you use the ATR in entry criteria? Just to give you a quick idea, because every strategy have its own way, but the best way, any strategy you can use this information. A key information about ATR that I will give you today, that you can use in any strategy. Stay tuned till the end of this. In a couple of minutes I will be explaining. Before that, let me clarify the question that came out from one of you from Ojaya, that why does GBP is stronger than Euro or AUD. Morning. The market always moves from imbalance to the imbalance. So definitely at some point the market will break that FVG and it will imbalance before it goes back up, or it might just keep dropping because there's a lot of imbalance. And again, when it is dropping, it will leave other imbalance at the top. So that's how where is the imbalance, the market will heading to that point to feel that imbalance. Yes, Charles, the market will come back to fill that gap. Alright, so going to that question, that why this week or why GBP looks volatile or stronger than AUD and Euro, is because of this. Guys and girls, look at this one here. You see Thursday, today, and see this week. What do you see? Starting the week with GBP, claimant count change, and then BOE Gov Bailey speaks. Bank of Japan, Bank of England, a lot of BOE, and then CPI on GBP, and then retail sales GBP coming later today. So volatility on a particular currency pairs will mainly determine by the data release. So you'll see that the currency pairs that has a data release on a particular day or the next day, you'll see that that instrument will be highly volatile than the other. So if you look at this week, the most data came out to USD and GBP, and if you look at the chart, you will find the reflection of it. If you look at the GBP JPY, see how the market has made this big trending market structure. It's completely identical, big bullish trend. If you look at the GBP USD, the same thing. There's a big drop on GBP USD, but more we saw on GBP JPY. AUD also, we had a data release yesterday. We have seen a big trend. Euro USD also had a more, but comparatively less than GBP JPY, and also the USD JPY also big trend. So when there is a release next day or today later, you'll see this instrument get very, very volatile, and because of that we see these things happening. Okay, now let me go back to gold to see how it is doing. Now before I jump further, guys, make sure that you join the free Telegram channel, link below this video in the description. To stay connected, I can give you a link for the free Telegram channel so that you are always stay ahead with all the information that we are releasing. So you can join the free Telegram channel I've given a link in the live chat. Okay, now looking at gold again, we see that from this level, as I mentioned in the beginning of the session, that gold is likely to go up to retest, which we see reflecting at the moment. So what I will be expecting that gold to go back up to the resistance like that with a one move, has got rejected with a long candle, and then we'll be selling gold. Now this is what I was talking about in just a couple of minutes ago, that ATR is a very important indicator that I use in many of my strategy along with moving averages. So what do I look at on ATR? You can use in any strategy. This is a smart money trading concept, guys, what I am discussing. When you see a long ATR hitting a very important level, key level, could be intraday or the daily or anytime, you'll see in 80% of the time a reversal or a rejection. So keep eye on the move, how it is hitting that level. For example, if gold, this is a green move, right? 15 minutes. If this one is maintaining that green move, going up like that, forming one long wick candle or a rejection candle, I'll be straight selling, because it hit that key level resistance, it maintained a complete one-way movement with a longer ATR, and it is on the daily resistance, the price below the daily support level, the market candle closed below, the bias is to the downside. We are trading with the trend, we are using the ATR, we are using the liquidity. All right, so let's keep trading that way. In addition to that, you still will not be profitable if you don't know how to do the risk management, which is absolutely important. So let me look at that here on the 15 minutes. We see that move. Now you see that gold is heading in that direction, and with the progression of the session, I will still be trading. This is my level today, just so that you guys can take away from this live session. This is my level on gold to go up and to hit and to give us, even on the 5 minutes time frame, a rejection, a doji or a reversal pattern here. Then I will be trading gold to the downside to this level at least, or even lower than this, based on my risk reward. And I'll be also posting the same trade to the VIP group who are trading with us if I am not on live. So you can join me today with another additional $100 discount is given. All my trading tool you can access when you are our member. This week there is a free giveaway on all the trading tool that I'm using to the VIP members who are trading with us. You need to be here to give you the giveaway, so you can use that another additional $100 discount to join us to the lifetime access plan. Click the link and visit the website and then join us to be part of trading community, where you can access all the trading tools, learn the strategy, and also be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. With that said, I will keep watching. Yesterday we had a trade in this live session. I believe that, guys, you have learned something from here, very valuable. Keep learning, stay connected in the live session so that you can be part of, to gain the financial freedom to be a profitable trader. Always stay in an open-minded position to learn more and more and grow as a trader. And I appreciate your support to the channel. We'll be coming on live again in the next one during the NY session. Until that, stay well, stay happy. Any question, even when I'm not on live, you can use the website live chat to ask any question. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.